Welcome back to Clean with Kate, and we're on to baby step 30. Oh my goodness, we've just about finished. We've only got one more after this. This is a really good one for if you want to feel a lot more organised in your life. This is all about writing birthdays and events on the calendar. So hopefully you've got a calendar active by now. This is such an important one, and it's also about the weekly focus on the Flylady system, and also about Errand day. So we've all had that experience, haven't we, where you forget someone's birthday and then you're rushing out to the shop on the day of the birthday, looking for a card, looking for a gift, because you didn't plan, you'd forgotten it was their birthday, or you're even doing it belatedly. One year, oh my goodness, okay, it wasn't that long ago actually, it's really embarrassing. It was when my youngest son was at university, and when they're at university, sometimes you forget things. And anyway, he was away at university, and it was his birthday, and I hadn't written it on the calendar for some crazy reason, and I completely forgot it was his birthday. And luckily, I remembered on the day, and I messaged him, wished him a happy birthday, apologised profusely that I had completely forgotten his birthday. Golly, I mean, people sometimes ask me when my dog's birthday is, and I say, I struggle to remember my children's birthdays sometimes. I'm not going to remember my dog's birthday. I haven't got the dog's birthdays on the calendar. My children seem to remember the dog's birthdays. I don't know how they do it. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So I had completely forgotten it was his birthday, and that's the first time that had ever happened. And I think it was just because he was away at university, and it was kind of out of sight, out of mind, which is a dreadful thing to say. I would never normally forget my children's birthdays, but it really brought it home to me how important it is to write them on the calendar. When the children were younger, I had everybody in the entire family, including all the cousins' birthdays on my calendar. And every year, when I would get a new calendar, I would go through the old calendar and I would transfer all the birthdays across. There really isn't any excuse for me not knowing the birthdays, because I could put it on a calendar on my phone. But for some reason, I haven't done that. I've relied on my brain to remember when my children's birthdays are, which is normally pretty good. But that year, it failed me. So I learned a really valuable lesson that year. I had to send an emergency present, and I just felt really bad for him. And it wasn't a good feeling. Luckily, he forgave me, and probably just thought, oh, Mum's a bit dippy. Now it's actually the same son's birthday next month, and I have got the card. I've planned what gift I'm going to get. Actually, I need to write that in my to-do list. I've got to actually buy the gift. It's no good knowing what I'm going to get and then not actually buying it. And I've even booked a restaurant to take him out for his birthday. So I have nailed it. Hopefully I must remember to get the gift. Please remind me to get the gift. I know exactly what I'm going to get him, and which is a really nice thing to know, isn't it? It's hard when you think of gift ideas. Anyway, so now I write everybody's birthdays on the calendar, and that's a game changer. So I have like my best friend's birthday on the calendar. Anybody that you buy a card or a gift for needs to be on the calendar. If you don't buy a card or a gift, then it doesn't need to be on the calendar. I would say just the ones that have to be on there. You don't want to clutter your calendar up too much. Anyway, so this is all about writing birthdays on your calendar and purchasing gifts and cards in advance. When the children were younger and they would be invited constantly to birthday parties, I had a big box of birthday cards that I think I probably bought online, or I bought it as a wholesaler, so that I never had to go out and buy a birthday card. It's much cheaper to bulk buy birthday cards. You pay quite a lot, about £3 or £4 for a birthday card in a birthday card shop. But if you bulk buy them in boxes, they work out about 20 or 30p a card, probably less. And also I used to purchase gifts for children's birthday parties in advance, so that I always had something in, so that I didn't have to rush out to the shops. Planning does save you money and hassle and stress, definitely. So let's just see, what does Flylady say for baby step day 30? She says, look at your calendar for next month. I've done that. Does anyone have a birthday? Yes, they do, my son. We often forget to send cards and purchase gifts because we have so much going on. Your brain just can't hold all that information. You have to download it onto paper somewhere, and then you have to look at the calendar. Then we have to make a special trip and rush around to get this done. I've had that experience. I had that experience a couple of years ago. So put this on your shopping list, so you don't need to buy cards and gifts at the last minute. You can do it on your errand day. So this is introducing the idea of errand day. In the Flylady system, each day has a different role. So Thursday, in the Flylady system, Thursday is errand day, but it doesn't have to be errand day. Weirdly, I do tend to do my errands on a Thursday, which is quite strange. I've definitely been fly washed. But you could choose any day of the week. You could do it on the weekend, whenever you like, really. And actually, I've discovered, oh my goodness, this week, because quite often my husband will just pop to the supermarket or pop to the DIY place, and he doesn't let me know he's popping. And he'll come in and go, oh, I've been to the supermarket. I'll say, oh golly, we've run out of, I don't know, washing up liquid or something. And then of course he says, oh, I didn't know. And I was like, oh, it's a pain. You could have got it while you were in there. So we've actually we've both downloaded this app. I downloaded it onto my phone, and it allows you to put shopping lists on it. It's a free app. It's really good, I think. So far, so good. And then I've invited him onto it. So it means if I add something to the shopping list, he sees it immediately. So if he's in the supermarket now, what he does is he checks on the shopping app list and he sees what we need. And it is fantastic. I've been using it only for a short period of time, but it's been really useful. He had to go to the DIY place and he just looked at the list of things that we need, and he knocked it off the list and bought it. Yesterday we were out and about and I thought, oh, I think we need that. I saw some batteries for sale. I thought, I'm sure we need those batteries. I looked at the list and sure enough, we needed that particular size of battery for my radio. And I was able to buy them and tick them off the list. So he knew I bought them, so we didn't duplicate. And when I went to TK Maxx, I wrote a list of what I was actually going to TK Maxx for on the app. And then when I was actually in TK Maxx, I thought, oh, there's a lot of things in this trolley that I don't think were on my list. So I had to look at my list, and sure enough, there were. And you know, I put them all back because actually we didn't need them. They were impulse buys, and I just bought what was on my list, apart from my flowers, which I did treat myself to, my fake flowers. But that was a little treat for me. So yeah, I must admit, the shopping app, the shopping list app has been really good for us. It's not a Flylady app, it is a different app, but it's a real game changer for us. Oh my goodness, we are going to be so more organised now. No more little paper shopping lists that everybody forgets to take to the shop. Right, anyway, I'll carry on with what Flylady says. So put this on your shopping list. So I would recommend you get one of these shopping list apps. There's lots of them available. I'll share in the description which one I'm using because so far it's free. I think the only way you can end up paying for it is if you don't want ads on it. I think I'm going to get ads on mine. But even if you do pay for it, it was very reasonable. It was something like £9 forever. So I think if the ads are a problem, I might just pay £9 forever because it's such a good little shopping list app. So if you add birthday cards and gifts to your shopping list, then you can do it on your errand day. So if you don't know what errand day is, then go over onto the Flylady website and read Flylady's basic weekly plan and how to create your own weekly plan. You don't have to start doing it yet, but you just have got to think about it or get the idea, let it sort of simmer. You could write your own basic weekly plan, but actually the Flylady ones is really nice. Well, I'm just going to pause there because I need a glass of water. I am back. I've had a little drink of my water. Anyway, we'll just run through the Flylady basic weekly plan because I love it. I use the basic weekly plan. It works really well for me. I've been using it for 25 years. So Monday is each day of the week has a focus in the Flylady system. So Monday is weekly home blessing day. So that is when you do a speed clean of the high traffic areas in your home. You do 6 tasks, each is about 10 minutes long. You could do a 6 by 5 minute, but you just get your house looking presentable. It's a really good thing to do. You don't have to do it on a Monday. You can split it up throughout the week. You can do 1 task each day, or you can do it on any day of the week. But if I can, I like to do mine on a Monday because it's just a really good start to my week. Tuesday is plan and play day. So, for example, on a Tuesday, I do my meal planning. And I don't always get to play on a Tuesday. I do try and have a bit of play every day, but I'm not good. I tend to work on a Tuesday, unfortunately. But I work with my son and we have some fun. We try and build a bit of fun into it. Or we might pop out and get some nice lunch somewhere. Or we might pop to the supermarket and get some treats to eat. Or we might pop and get some cake. So we try and make our work session fun. Because if you make it fun, it's more, the time goes more quickly and it just makes it a pleasant experience. So that I do try and factor in a bit of play, even though it is a work day for me. On a Wednesday's focus is anti-procrastination day. I think that's my favourite day of the week actually. That is the day that you tackle a task that you have been procrastinating on. And so for me, what my common anti-procrastination tasks are, if I haven't done my weekly home blessing on Monday, I'll do it on Wednesday. What else? I might do a tidy up in the conservatory because even though I enjoy going in the conservatory, I sometimes have difficulty getting started because the task can seem huge. What else? Decluttering. If my decluttering's been a bit lax, I might tackle decluttering on Wednesday. So any task really, booking doctor's appointments, or if you have something you have to send back, that's a good task to tackle, or dealing with any admin, all those anything you do particularly enjoy doing or that you have difficulty starting because the task seems enormous, set a timer for 15 minutes and make a start on anti-procrastination day. Thursday is errand day, so that's what we've just discussed. So I tend to, because I don't have too many things that I have to do on a Thursday, I tend to, if I want to trip out to do any grocery shopping or anything like that, or post letters or buy stamps, I tend to do that on a Thursday. So Thursday is my errand day, and I really enjoy it. I actually look forward to errand day because I get to go out. So, and I love going out. A Friday, I'm not so good at the Friday one. I have a different routine on a Friday actually. Flylady suggests that Friday is your clean out your car and clean out your purse. Oh my goodness, those are really good things to do regularly. I love to take a carrier bag and get all the rubbish out of the car, particularly when you have younger children. You accumulate a lot of stuff in the car and often things get lost in the car, so it's a really good discipline. I need to do this. I need to do this week. My car's getting a bit messy. It's not bad actually, I like to keep my cars tidy. Also Friday is date night in the Flylady system. I didn't do Friday as date night. I can't remember why. I tended to do Wednesday as date night because it was something to look forward to halfway through the week. So Wednesday has been mine and my other half's date night now for 25 years since we discovered the Flylady system. The other thing that I do that Flylady doesn't mention is on a Friday I do a mini weekly home blessing because I like to get the house tidy for the weekend, and I call it, because I think it's a term that Mrs. Hinch coined, but I call it my Freshen Up Friday routine. So it is literally a mini weekly home blessing. It's 3 tasks, each 10 minutes long, and I pick every week. It might vary a little bit, but I pick the 3 tasks that I feel will make the biggest difference to the house and will help me to go into the weekend feeling positive, feeling company ready, feeling that if I bump into a friend in town, I can say, come back for a coffee, come round, come and meet my puppies. I just want to be able to open my house and invite people in if I meet friends spontaneously. I don't want to be thinking, oh my goodness, my house is a mess, I can't invite them back. Oh no, I just want to feel confident that I know the house is presentable, it's company ready. So the tasks that I normally do, I vacuum. I always vacuum. So I will vacuum the high traffic areas, the entrance hall to the house and the kitchen usually, and that is it. And then I will mop the high traffic areas. So again, entrance hall and the kitchens, because we tend to use our kitchen as a reception room. What's the other thing? I usually will put laundry away. So I do a lot of laundry, and quite often it takes over the house. So it's not too bad today, but quite often I will have lots of laundry drying in the kitchen, and it just makes the house look messy and on top of the Argos. So as part of my Freshen Up Friday every week, I will deal with the tidying up, folding laundry, putting laundry away, just so that the house doesn't resemble a laundry. But other weeks, if the laundry's not looking bad, if it's already been done, then I might just hit the hot spots, because hitting the hot spots for 10 minutes will make a huge difference to how the house looks. But you know what? If you're hitting your hot spots regularly every day, then they don't get too bad, and you probably find you don't need to spend 10 minutes on them. Thinking, what else do I do? It's mainly, for me, to be honest, it's the same 3 every single week. It's very rare there's anything different in there. So that's my Friday routine. Saturday, in Flylady land, Saturday is family fun day. And I love family fun day. It's one of the nicest days of the week. Flylady is basically giving you permission to just go out and enjoy yourself. Have fun with your family or friends. just do something fun and don't worry about the house. The house will take care of itself. If you're doing your morning routine and your evening routine, the house will take care of itself. Anything else can wait. So even if your children have left home or if you're single, you can still do family fun day. I tend to do stuff with my pets. They're my family now. So I'll plan to do things with my puppies, or I'll plan to meet up with friends, but just plan some fun into your Saturday. And then Sunday is, in Flylady world, is Renew Your Spirit Day. However you renew your spirit. For me, I quite often like to not do too much on a Sunday. I like to have a quiet day. I like to just do my hobbies. I like to spend time relaxing. I like to garden. I like to be outdoors. I like to spend time with my puppies. So I don't tend to schedule myself much on a Sunday at all. In fact, I like a day of to renew my spirit. I like to listen to a good audiobook or read a book. So Saturday is quite often a hectic day. We might have friends over or family visiting. And then Sunday is definitely a recharge and rest day, ready for the weekend. Sorry, ready for the week ahead. So that's a basic plan. I hope you get the idea. Let me know what your basic weekly plan looks like. You can make the Flylady system work for you. You don't have to follow her plan, but actually I do follow her basic plan and I have found it really nice. It really works well for us. Right, we're just going to run through, sorry, this has been a really long video. We're going to run through what the baby steps that you should be doing each day. So morning routine, get up and make your bed, get dressed to lace up shoes, do your hair and face. Swish and swipe your bathroom, eat breakfast if you eat breakfast, drink water and take any meds or vitamins if you need to. Recognise negative voices in your head and change them. Reboot your laundry. What's for dinner? Put out your hotspots for 2 minutes, do a 5-minute room rescue, spend 15 minutes decluttering each day, look at your control journal and your post-it notes to remind you of what you should be doing, and read the Flylady emails if you've subscribed, and then delete them. Afternoon routine, eat lunch, drink your water, take a few minutes to relax, start dinner, and remember the veggies. Before bed routine, or evening routine in my case. I've actually got both. I've got an evening routine and a before bed routine, so I've divided it even further. So keep your sink shining, lay out your clothes for tomorrow. I just put them on a hanger on the back of the door, I don't lay them out. That sounds a little bit like laying out a body, doesn't it? Put in a load of laundry, check your calendar for tomorrow's dinner and pull anything out of the freezer that you need to get out. Put out one hotspot. So for me, that hotspot tends to be in the lounge. So what I tend to do is collect all the cups and things that have been left lying around and just fluff the cushions and put the throws straight. Because it's just like doing that in the lounge in the evening is like making the bed in the bedroom. It just really sets the tone nicely for the next day. So what else? Drink your water, take any meds that you need to take. Look at your control journal checklist to make sure you haven't listed anything. Also, I've added run dishwasher to that because I like to run the dishwasher as part of my evening routine. So I tend to run it just straight after dinner. So by the time we go to bed, it's finished running and its little doors popped open and then it can dry overnight, which means when I come down in the morning, sometimes my DH, my other half, empties the dishwasher before we go to bed, but I'm usually too tired, so I often will do it first thing in the morning. And it means the dishes have dried overnight, and so you don't have to dry them. They're usually completely dry. And then look at your control journal, make sure you've done everything, and then it's time for bed. So just do your bed routine, which is get in your pajamas, floss and brush your teeth. And then I always get a large glass of water to take to bed with me, actually. That's part of my before bed routine. I take a pint of water up to bed because I get thirsty. As soon as I wake up, I need to drink, and I sometimes get thirsty in the night. So that's part of my before bed routine. Anyway, let's see. Oh, there's a Flylady tip. Oh no, I don't think that's relevant. I think that's actually a different one. How did I manage to get that one mixed up? No, that's actually a different baby step there. Oh, here we go. Yes, it is this one. It is this one. Flylady says, a day for everything keeps us from living in chaos. Your basic weekly plan gives you time to fly and have fun. I would agree with that. And another tip that she says is on the 27th of each month, she checks next month's calendar for any important dates. This gives me time to get the cards and make the dinner plans for those special people. Absolutely, absolutely. That's a really good, it does belong to this one. I thought it was maybe day 27, but it isn't. So that's a really good idea, isn't it? To write it on your calendar, right? Maybe write on at the end, the last week of the calendar, look at next month. I tend to do that anyway, but I think it's just because I've been fly washed. Anyway, I hope you're finding the baby steps helpful. I can't believe we've only got one more baby step to do. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss these little chats. Anyway, let me know how you've got on with the baby steps and how you're getting on with the, have a look at the Flylady basic weekly plan and let me know what you think. Do you already have a basic weekly plan that you follow? Anyway, let me know. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Please like, comment and subscribe. Anyway, that's it for today. Bye for now.